Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Relay. We are back. I'm Nat, back once again, and today I'm joined by Bendo this time. Yay! We got double cams again. Let's go. Julia's still here. She's just tired. So she's just there. She is. um, so yeah, she's just gonna be a quiet watcher at the back. So we've got another second quarterfinal lower bracket match here of claycord versus reignberg runs. We're starting here on 116 with Priffin and Rainex. If you mind changing the highlighted person, lovely restreamer, to be Rainex, thank you. And what we kind of have like the same story as the last round, but like slightly more like high stakes, I feel like, because claycord is currently the number one seed, or was the number one seed. They were having a great run through low bracket. They lost to What's Up Warriors, and now they're here up against Reignberg Runs, who, similarly to the Guardians, had a crazy loss in the first round and has been doing an insane lower bracket run. So what do you think, Bendo? Do you think we're going to see the kind of underdog win this one out again, or do you think claycord takes this one?
I don't know. It's so hard to like sit here and call the team of Rainex, Silver, and Feinberg the underdog, because you know their pedigree, you know their name in the game, in this sense. And it's interesting actually. We get this matchup in the quarterfinals of the lower bracket. Like if someone told me before the tournament this is the final, I'd be like, yeah, I probably believe you. Actually, like,
yeah,
this is the caliber of player we're talking about. But
yeah, I was kind of expecting to see these two teams like make it pretty far in the upper bracket and see them face off in like grand finals, semifinals, something like that.
It is absolutely crazy, and well, you're in for a treat. You're in for probably I don't want to curse anything just yet, but a quicker match than you would usually expect on average. So let's hope we get that, and hope I haven't already cursed anyone too early. But we shall see. We shall see.
I mean, getting started here in 116, it is going to be a little bit of a slower 116 since we're starting here with a temple. We like to spice things up a little bit in relay. Temples are like not something you usually see in ranked, but we're a little spicy here. We love temples. But of course, the reason why you don't see temples too much in ranked is because nobody plays them in RSC anymore.
You're not wrong. The only time you do really see temples is actually in a ranked setting. Yeah, no, that's it really. You don't even see too many temples in a ranked setting, to be honest. Most of the seeds are usually probably your standard BT level stuff, but
yeah,
we do love a bit of a temple. This probably very, very likely won't be the last seed we'll see of a temple in this relay run.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we only see BT and shipwrecks from here on out. But you never know. I feel like our seed finders like to be a little silly and a little fun. Well, both getting some food here from these cows, struggling a little bit. As you know, like what? Oh my goodness, Rainex is on fire. In 116, like animals are much better at pathfinding towards water when you light them on fire than earlier versions. Like in 1.7, they don't care. They just start running. They don't really have a direction in mind. So it's like a little bit more annoying to kill them. But we are going to see Priffin entering first here, and making their way over to this bastion. Do you have any bastion predictions before we see it?
Oh, I was unable to see the C counter, so usually that's quite a good indication of whether it's high or low. Just for I'm gonna go stables. Why not?
Okay. I'll say housing because I love housing. I see it, but I can't tell.
Yeah, well, that's the fort preference just seen. So we don't need to do any sort of pyrang when we're waiting for the trades. Quite annoying. I'm gonna have to run past this fort, but yeah, there's the bastion. Not too far away. It is. I'm not able to tell from here.
No, me neither.
Is it stables? Was I right? Ah, smashed it. There we go. Stables,
Nice.
bastion. 1-0 for me.
W Bendo.
Let's go. Big Dobbs.
That's the first. Oh no, you and Julia got the predictions right today, and I got it wrong. So I'm just cursed.
It's fine.
Everybody
it's
hates
fine.
me.
Wow, Rain actually Rain was able to make a lot of time there because he was definitely about probably like 10-15 seconds behind, but he's managed to pathfind to this quite quickly, but is Struggling a little bit here at the top.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna be seeing some double triple or something along those lines. We don't, although, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was I'm
Wait,
unsure
is
if there
Griffin playing
was a
good gap?
triple. I think Griffin is just playing good gap, which should be enough. It's obviously slower than what you'd want from a double triple,
Yeah.
obviously, or even all these routes these runners are doing nowadays, where they have one triple and they take all those pigs and the gold down to good gap, and it is crazy fast. It's crazy tech. Um, I don't think there was any sort of, if there was a good gap, I don't think there was enough headway at the top to be able to do such. So. We're just gonna take good gap.
No,
It
no,
should be
no. I
fine
think
enough.
is that not what Rainex is doing? Rainex did get loot the triple. Are we going
Did
to
he?
good
I
gap?
thought he
I
just
think.
looted a like a standard one.
Oh, I'm lost.
Yeah, he definitely went up to check all of them, but I don't think any of them were triple. It's triple single. Yeah, I don't think any of them
Oh,
were triple. So
okay. Yeah, just going for good gap. Yeah, so gonna be starting trades a little bit more slowly than Priffin because he went up to the top first. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference. He did collect a little bit of extra obby, and it does look like Priffin might still have to go up anyways to get to loot those chests. So it's kind of just a different route, different choices.
yeah, just gonna be searching for obviously the 20 LB that you want. Might have to come back down and do some trades here, but obviously hoping not.
Yeah,
Does
hoping
have
to
a lot of
just
time
get it.
saves in the inventory as well. I see obviously the 6 TNT, so you're gonna want to do the TNT bed for the Blazers there. Oh, that's 19. Just needs one. Surely he
Surely
rips,
this
right?
pick drops, right?
Ugh, imagine.
uh does look like, are they gonna just go for some other chests, or are they, no, they need to go back to their trading hole, or are they just leaving? Wait, home portal?
No, just a little pearl hang.
Okay.
Home ball is an option, but probably a bit too awkward.
Yeah, this home portal
Surely
like
just gonna
isn't
trade
really in the
out.
good spot. This, I hate to see this from Preference. Just like throwing gold for random pigs is like
Oh, got
not.
it.
Never mind. I stand corrected.
He pulls it. That's crazy.
Rainix is still only okay. There's this 20 obby, so Rainix should be out here in just a moment. Anti-caster
Ooh,
curse.
yeah, we're pulling the reverses on this. I did not expect, but here we are. We should keep this off, actually. It'll be a nice little hot streak if you do.
Yeah. Keep blessing them by accident.
Won't be bad.
Yeah, Rainx here out as well. So just a touch behind Priffin. Priffin had a slightly faster overworld is what it really came down to. But I do, oh, wait, Rainx finds the
Whoa.
spawner first. Never mind, doesn't matter. I was literally about to say that Rainx's like mechanical navigation and pathfinding between structures has been better in my opinion. Ooh, quadruple TNT spawner. We love to see it. It's so
Yeah, both of them
satisfying.
doing the. I assume they're both going to do the same thing at the same spawn. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the path, as you say, the pathfinding, very, very different. Obviously, Rain went for a much higher Y level approach, and that just ended up really helping him in the long run. Especially, I mean, the thing just when the trades just had a little bit of an effect. Obviously, going top down, I guess, if you like, getting that extra gold to
Yeah.
get that 20. But
No, I like the top-down approach from Rainx. I think in general, like we've seen more and more runners forcing getting all of the gold, forcing 20 obby, and it in this kind of setting, it really does pay out. Like it's fair to high roll more in something like RSG, but even some RSG runners are really forcing out extra pearls, extra obby, um, and we've been seeing some really clean runs coming out of that.
ooh, that's an ouch for Priffin having to throw the second eye there. One of them breaks, so gonna need that extra rod. I'm gonna genuinely, yeah, there is definitely at least another stack of pearls there, so gonna be enough, but might be costly having to wait for this extra rod. We don't know. We shall see. Does Rain need a second one?
Did it break on the first or the second? Oh, the first one breaks. Okay, so we both need a second rod
Yeah.
or an extra rod. I mean, yeah, Priffin gets it right away. Oh no, wait. doesn't have all of his runs yet. I'm blind.
Oh, both break for Rain. That's an ouch. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
It
not gonna
doesn't really
affect too
change much.
much.
Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
unlucky
and
though.
Preffy is out here. I like these little extra throws since we have the gapples from the temple. We can get a little silly and crazy with these pearls.
It digs into the other spawn as well, as if he needs it anymore.
Yeah, just
Ooh.
a hair behind for Raynex. Despite, some of this better mechanics, uh, just slightly slower in that overworld is really going to be the time difference. But, we could see it come down to this nav here as we enter into the stronghold.
It's coming down to the nav to the second thing. Like Griffin has 3 gold picks and Rain only has the iron one. And especially when you're mining through the basalt, this is actually quite a bigger time zone than you'd think.
Yeah, I really like the gold picks out of Privy.
Preemptive. Looking okay. No, not really. Gonna have to double back. Bit of an awkward one here for Griffin.
Raynex here hitting the stronghold now. Yeah, if Privy kind of struggling here with this nav, so this could be a difference maker if Raynex gets a better nav off. Oh my
Whoa,
god,
there
and
we
he
go.
does! Oh my god, I literally called it. That's crazy.
What is
Bro,
actually
instant
anti-caster cut?
nav.
We've done it twice.
Oh my god, I'm actually blessing these runners today. Instant out to the stronghold. It is going to be buried, so let's see if Raynex can get this 0 cycle off. He is a pretty consistent 0 cycle runner. Here comes that first pearl. Ooh, it's going to be a back dragon. Gonna go for it.
Very good pearl.
Yeah, nice pearl.
Nice setup. He's getting up
Nice.
just in
Ooh,
time.
He barely makes it. That was impressive. Really clean. Now let's see. Can Priffin? I don't think Priffin's going for 0 here. Oh, there comes that pearl. Yes, they are.
We're gonna need this anchor really badly. There we go. Bang.
Oh,
And yeah, so happy about it. And, he knows how clutch that was.
Priffy here going with this 0 cycle as well. Is able to make it. Did have to do an extra pearl, but I love to see the crossbow usage. Getting some extra damage off and gonna clean it. Oh! Sorry, I spoke too soon. Clean it up on that last anchor. Also, playing it a little close with the explosives is going to finish it off. Just slightly behind Raynex because of that cleaner nav. Like we said, it was all coming down to that. Going to be finishing, let's see, about 20 seconds behind.
Yeah,
Reignberg
probably around there. Yeah, just about. So, as we expect, first C going down, very, very close. But 2 versions left still can obviously very, very much change that, especially with our unpredictable 1.7 can be.
Yes. Yeah, 1.7 is Infume loading question mark. 1.7 is kind of one of those runs where small decisions can make really big differences, but also big decisions can make no difference because of the time lock. As far as that night cycle, you have to wait till that 30 seconds, or 30 seconds, 10 minutes.
Yes.
But you can do things like push cords and put yourself in a favorable position if you have a faster overworld. I don't know what happened to Infume's stream and game. Question mark. We're gonna wait and see what the refs have to say. It sounds like his Minecraft is struggling to load. So
yeah, we have connection to the stream. Obviously unsure what's going on Infume's end, but we can tell from the seed from Silver's end it's very nice for the runners. It's going to be obviously temple into blacksmith into instant lava pool, which is very nice. The only thing not nice is this lack of wood, which means they're going to have to run,
really
at least 150 blocks to the middle of nowhere to get this wood, which is infuriating.
No, but he has bones. He could have bone mealed the saplings. He didn't have to run this far.
Right.
Wait, he's actually throwing.
What's he doing? You got like 2 stacks of bone meal there, dude. Come on.
No. It's okay. I do believe this is kind of some technical difficulties from Infume, and this probably won't be counted in the final time. So just keep this in mind, chat. Silver just tried to craft a sword with bread. Very good. Very
No,
nice.
you'll see that one on like Twitter or Blue Sky where like it's one of the montages of everyone just doing crafts wrong.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Oh wait, speaking of, I need to tweet that we're live on Blue Sky. Wait, tweet,
Uh,
post. I don't know.
uh, Ascend. It's
Flutter.
Blue Sky, right? I don't know. We're just coming up with things.
I don't know.
We're hearing some sort of like mod difficulty, or we're hearing from some sources that Inform is getting DDoSed by fellow competitors. That is not true. Um, However, if you were used to that on fellow competitors, I don't know what to say really. Just impressed you managed to pull it off, I guess. Yeah, this is, unless there's a lava pool really close to all these trees, this is looking quite awkward for runners if they cannot get all like crafting and blowing up, getting their wood in time. Yeah, we'll wait for the word on Infium.
Yeah, like I said, it is
Oh,
going to
there
be
we go.
untimed. Oh, we made it. Okay, so keep in mind we have about 3 minutes and 30 seconds of RTA difference that will not be timed on Infume's side. So just keep that in
Yes.
mind, chat. I know that's going to be a little bit confusing when it comes, hopefully, down to a close run. But we'll keep reminding you guys. And yeah,
so
we'll have our lovely refs go in and make sure that we have that exact RTA difference. Okay, a little bit of an interesting nether spawn here. We're getting just thrown into a wall. Nice, so good.
yeah, this is not gonna look good at all, especially for you know how awkward that like the overworld was, I guess, for the trees. This is a incredibly low Y20,
Ooh.
and that, as I was about to say, you want to watch for lava. That's why.
Yeah, it's a little scary. Okay, soul sand makes me feel slightly better? Question mark.
Yeah, I would feel a lot more comfortable with soul sand here for sure.
To try and dig up potentially. Was using Pyre to try and get this spawner, but I'm not seeing anything on his spawner.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Also, I guess with the soul sand, I'm unsure. Yeah, so if you
Oh,
look above Silver's
yeah.
head, because it's not a full block, you can see where lava is. So he's just digging below an entire lava chasm right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
what
this
those
is.
little like orange particles are doing, which is very smart for me if that's the
Wait,
intention.
guys, Infume used the tree bone
Oh,
meal strat.
he
Let's
did the
go,
thing!
Infume.
He did the thing!
He did the thing. He listened. He knew. Thank you, Infume. He's actually gonna save a lot of time to that. That is like the 116
Yes.
time difference right there because, yeah, Silver spent a lot of time running to go get those trees. That would be crazy if that's the time difference of the whole
It's
match.
gonna be so awkward for Silver to get back to as well. Like whenever he finds the fortress, if he does.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
he's towering up. Okay, he does make it out. And now at least we have kind of an idea of hopefully him or his teammates wrote down his chords of his first portal so that he can just dig straight down into it instead of having to like re-nav back through what he just did. And now this is going to be really crazy and unfortunate. Let's go bone meal time. If Infume gets the intended spawn not underground like that, that's another huge time difference. And this is, I think, obviously, like, Silver's not playing anything poorly, but it's like these little small decisions that when you compare a runner like Infume, who's been maining this version for so long and put so many hours into this version, versus a runner like Silver, who used to play it a lot. He dabbled in 1.8, but now he mostly plays 1.16. Like, this is the reason, everybody's like, Feinberg, it's Rainax, it's Silver. Like, why aren't they the top seeded team? And it's because they just don't have nearly as much experience in 115 and 17 as some of these other runners like Infume and Ultrakids.
Well, yeah, exactly as you say. Like, there's a reason why this team of claycord is the one seed. There's a reason why two of them are current world record holders, and the other one has, been in the top 5 of ranked for however many seasons now. So,
Yeah.
um,
And I believe Priffin too has like been on world record pace multiple times in RSG.
oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So
Yeah.
this is like the most top caliber team you could probably put together, I guess, on paper.
Hmm.
Um,
Well,
so
and
it's just
especially
showing.
we had Infume and Ontricus together in previous seasons, but they never had like the most strong 116 runner. So now seeing them pick up Priffin, when I saw that, I was like it's over. Like we already know who's winning the tournament. I mean, nothing's over till it's over. Like we saw a little bit of a toss up last or 2 weeks ago with What's Up Warriors beating them. That was kind of a surprise to see. But yeah, seeing them pick up it, Priffin I was like, nice.
It was quite the acquisition, wasn't it? It was like the MCSR version of Otani to the Dodgers or something like that. I don't know. You baseball fans can probably put it in better terms than me, but yeah, this is why we're so surprised that we're seeing it this early on. Like it's what it's the semi-finals of the lower bracket, right? Like overall quarterfinals, I guess. So
Quarterfinals, yeah.
yeah, so seeing them surf all this down and
Wait,
getting such an upgrade.
did they have Priffin in last relay? Am I tripping? I'm so sorry. I might have misspoken.
I know for a fact that the majority of this team got second in last relay, so they made it to the final.
Yes.
And there we go. Silver is out and is able to find the fabled hole of much importance here, and about to lose a ton of hunger on the way back.
Yeah, actually gonna be. Oh no, he's out of hunger. He
Oh
needs to
my
eat.
god! I
This
was the
is
same
so
team. Okay,
dank.
understandable.
Okay. I mean, he's still.
Yeah,
I feel like Priffin has improved a lot since last relay as far as 116 goes.
for sure, for sure. I would totally agree with that. And this is You know what? I was slightly worried for Silver at the start. I mean, I think we all were, understandably so. But
Hmm.
this time is actually really really good now. So obviously you're gonna have to start building the tower now, as he does.
Yeah, unfortunately, because of that time loss trying to find the fort, not going to be able to really push cords at all. We're going to be building tower here. I don't even know if this is enough time to get perfect tower split. I think we're going to be slightly off of perfect tower split.
Yeah, we might be slightly off. I would say probably. You probably would have wanted to been doing it a few seconds earlier, but
Yeah. Yeah, he sleeps at like
yeah,
11 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh, we messed up. It's okay.
Yeah, we're not probably not even sleeping at 11 minutes at this point now.
Yeah.
With that, but
Okay.
I'm pretty confident in Fube's out as well, with a much faster time so far. Just going off pure IGT RTA. Obviously, we'll factor in the deficits, the read times, the yada yada. So claycord enjoyers, claycord predictors. Don't be too disheartened yet.
Mhm.
Your gamble is still safe for
Yeah,
now.
actually looking at this RTA wise or IGT, Infume is leaving at 7:10. So he is actually ahead of Silver here. Remember they have a 15-second time difference basically in that IGT. So yeah, and he's gonna be able to push to better chords here. And also get a perfect tower split. As we can see, Silver is not even finished tower at 11 minutes. On that note as well, we do have the time for what the like
The difference.
that time lapse was. It's 3 minutes and 13 seconds. So we have to kind of subtract RTA 3 minutes and 13 seconds from Infume's run.
Yeah. And this is actually kind of awkward for Infume now because I think he's kind of waiting around at this point.
Yeah, he is doing a little bit of a pre-dig here, which you can do when you have. Oh no, wait, he just didn't have stone. Never mind. Okay, he's a little silly and goofy and didn't get his slabs in the fortress. It's fine. So we, had to go down and get some stones. Wait, he didn't pick up fence though. Did he pick up fence? Oh, he needed to
there
make
we
it
go.
fence. Okay, there we go. We're
Oh,
fine.
there we go. Whew.
He's a little bit of a silly guy.
Yeah, little silly and goofy. There we go.
Um,
Yeah, optimal
yeah,
tower build.
should be able to get that. It's not gonna be. Yeah, no, it should be a perfect tower finish. Perfect tower is like 1027 or whatever.
There we go. We're gonna see the trampoline setup with Silver. My personal favorite moment of every relay run, just
Yes,
because I love it. So it's just so beautiful. It's like
it's so satisfying.
it's art, you know. It's I love it.
It's like every time I just want to go wee. Wait, what is Silver doing?
I
Oh,
think it was
okay.
just preparing. It was just removing his bottom leaves to be able to see, and then removing one of the others just to get a very slight time save, but time save nonetheless for later on.
Yeah, I was like, what is happening for a second? But it's fine. I was worried we were leaving early, and yeah,
It's this is the spawn, like the desert itself doesn't look too bad. The spawns do not look good at all. That's 3-0 spawns, and Silver's just going to reset off of all of them.
yeah.
So
Now
this is
I
not
don't
looking
know.
good.
I don't really see runners ever do tower in third person. Like, is this potentially the reason we're getting bad spawns? Or I don't know.
I don't think changing your perspective is going to have any impact on what we do. I think Infume is literally waiting around. Yeah, Infume is waiting around quite heavily for this right now.
Yeah, gonna be waiting about 10 more seconds.
So being a bit too fast kind of harms a little bit there, but there we go. Silver's finally got a really good force spawn.
Nice. Is gonna be able to dig down here, and get trampoline set up. I'll assume we'll see trampoline out of Infume. Don't see why he wouldn't.
Those courts are so much better, by the way. Minus 620, 350 versus Silver's 320, 20.
Yeah,
Like,
Silver doesn't
that
even have
is
any Z
wow.
at all, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's supreme. That's going to save so much time. And neither of these players have saddles or horses, sadly. But so
I'm so mad at the runners from the last match for not getting a saddle and a horse, dude.
I know they could. They had three. Dude, they couldn't.
They had four. There was one in the fortress too.
That was one of the four. Oh, I
Yeah,
missed that one.
they just hate us. They hate content.
They do. They do.
See, I mean, I kind of get it. We are like kind of near the end of the tournament. I think you could, if that had happened like earlier on, I would have been more pissed. But now I'm like, okay, fair. Okay, really good four spawn for Silver here. I assume we're gonna see a check. Yeah, there comes the check. That was double digits. I think that was 14, maybe 16. Should be out.
Very soon. Yeah, maybe want to get one more spawn just for thing 12 pearls. I think. There's a lot of Enderman on this spawn though. There's at least 5 or 6 or something like that. So, yeah, wow. Yeah, we're gonna get at least 6 there. I think. It's probably just gonna do one more. Not even gonna check. Just gonna trust.
Yeah,
And that's
just
honestly
gonna
fair.
go. Infume though, getting a really good first spawn. I think that was 4 or 3 from that first spawn compared to Silver had to go a few times without uh, getting anything. So
Whoa.
Um, but
16.
yeah, Infume's out with 16. Totally comfortable place to be, and going to be throwing his first die right here.
It's interesting to see which direction it is, because if it's in the direction of where Infume is, this could help a lot, and it is in the exact direction in which
Nice.
Infume has gone. So
Nice.
that's going to be some good news for claycord.
Yeah. So far, it's looking really in favor of claycord. Obviously, anything can happen during 115, as we saw in the last match, but yeah, Infume's getting really good spawns. He's already pushed cords. As a reminder, chat, there is a 3 minute and 13-second RTA that we have to subtract here from Infume's run because we had some technical difficulties. So Infume is technically ahead right now.
Yes. Yeah, roughly around there. What is this? I'm very interested to see what these chords are for.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to. Infume's GUI is so small. It is impossible for me
I
to try and
can't see.
figure out what what number that was.
Yeah.
It looked kind of high though. So I'm gonna assume he's gonna be out semi soon at least. And which way is this going? It's going towards.
So Silver is, I think that was his third or eye throw. One of them did break. Okay, Infume's out, so he felt really good about those that pearl check. But yeah, Silver is looking for a one eye. Usually it's fine. Usually our seed finders are nice, but it's not like technically guaranteed like 115.
Oh
Okay,
my days! I
that was
love
like a
that
perfect
so
trampoline.
much. This
Oh,
is
I
gonna be
love it.
about
Oh,
literally over. It's literally there. Like Infume
I
has
goes
to run
down.
about 50 blocks. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. What's the
Wow.
number? Silver, open your hit F3, please.
It's quite literally where Infume is standing right now.
Oh
They
wait,
are
yeah, this is the village
yeah.
right here.
They
Wait,
are
oh my god,
very
this is
close.
crazy. Yeah, I goes
That's what
back.
I'm saying. The
Holy
chords were
shit.
when Silver was through that eye, I saw it was literally in the exact direction Infume went. So
Yeah, Infume's
that's what you
taking.
get for
This is
being so
crazy.
fast.
So Infume is literally 3 minutes and 13 seconds ahead of Silver right now because of that RTA difference. That was
Oh my
crazy.
god.
Okay,
Yeah,
it is
it's
a
actually more like a 3:30. So claycord is probably actually ahead by about 20 seconds or so. This is a monumental comeback.
yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, both are in. Wow, both are in very very similar times. But in respective to their own runs, one's a lot faster than the other.
Infume just showing us why he's the world record holder in this.
There's a massive reason as to why that is. There you go. I'm looking forward to see. This is a very nice end. It's looking like for these players. Not many towers. They're quite spread out. Mainly just because there's barely any of them, really. They're gonna get a lot of, hopefully get a lot of snaps on these node hits on the dragon here.
I will say, in general, oh, is that a charge for Silver? No. In general, Infume's
is.
fights. Oh, there's a charge for Silver. Nice, good little damage off. Here comes a charge for Infume as well. That's gonna be better damage. Yeah, just a more prepared bet. In general, Infume has better end fights than Silver, just because of woo.
Yeah, two very very good bets
More
on both
consistent.
runs
It's hard. End fights in this version are really hard. And arrows are just so different than they are in other versions. If you're more comfortable in other versions, yeah, it's kind of weird to switch things out.
It's so much fun though. I prefer these invites so much better than waiting for like a perch in the middle. Luckily we have Zero who try and help us from that now. But yeah, I love 1.7 invites. Oh, what a bed for Silver. That's going to do so much damage. Bring the dragon down just to one more. Going to try and hit the arrow to get the charge. Speaking of, Infume. Oh, unlucky. Dragon breaks that bed. Not gone, but obviously not the damage you'd want. Charge again. Bang. Very, very nice. Both runners only one away.
Yeah, as long as there's not too much healing, this might be kind of a tied up finish for us, but it is actually, of course, a 3 minutes and 13-second difference.
Quite a change. We're getting into.
Oh,
yeah.
that's the last bed there for Silver. So actually a slightly faster end fight than Infume. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very nice. I think only 4 beds as well.
I think
4 or 5.
I think Silver had slightly more arrows to play around with as well. Infume still waiting for this last charge, hoping to get some damage off to send the dragon his way. Oh, that's going to be
not cooperating at all.
Feinberg here getting started on this 115 seed. We are starting here with a little shipwreck. Get some emeralds, get some iron to get started before we find that village.
If any viewers are confused why Feinberg is currently live doing a completely different thing, we have made sure this is async. There we go, just as Infume finally is able to move off of the end fight here, and I'm just able to start 115. Yeah, so obviously Feinberg, if you've noticed or paid any attention, he is live doing something completely different. we have managed to be able to get him to record his run preemptively before. So
Yeah.
no, he's not that much of a wizard. He can't play two different versions of Minecraft at once, doing two completely separate things. Although I would not put it past the man at
You
all.
know, I could see him like he does like one tournament with his hands and one tournament with his feet.
I don't know if you've seen that one photo that's been going around like Twitter, but it's Feinberg and he's just got his hands up and his hands on the keyboard at the same time. So it looks like he's got two sets of hands. Maybe really does.
Yeah, maybe maybe that's why he's so good at Minecraft is he's actually an alien sent here to Earth to just be the goat at Minecraft.
It's a real life version of Machoke. Ooh, that's unlucky. Right, that lava source is gone. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's gonna be.
Wait, is there no other lava in that whole ravine?
Was there not below the gravel? I feel like there was no, and he's just gonna leave and find a different one. Well, I mean, it's not gonna make too much of a difference. It's 115. You're gonna want to push monuments, push shipwrecks, push further out anyway. You don't have to go into the Nether straight away. So that's probably what's going through his mind right now. Probably reschedule the time to get to Nether, especially when there is literally a monument right here. So
yeah, in general, shipwreck and monument, nice. In general, too, like it is ideal to get some of your trades done before you go to the Nether, but it is possible they might have a seed note saying that there's no brewing stand in the village, which means that they do, of course, have to go to the Nether first before they can get their pearl trades off.
Exactly. I'm unsure if Feinberg was able to spot that shipwreck at all because he's already gone past it, so you would have assumed he already would have visited it by now.
Yeah, he might not. It was kind of like on the side, like really tucked in to the monuments. It's possible he didn't see it.
Yeah, it was very. I was not able to spot it at all until Infume was already basically out the ship, to be honest. So sorry, Intricus, my bad. Would move fast, Infume. There we go. And yeah, just gonna try and find this village here. Find against the dolphin. Quite well needed. Just speed, really. Obviously, name of the game. Go figure. Yeah, just standard ocean runs here, 115.
Yeah, and I saw somebody in chat saying, "How's it this close?" Even though it looks really close, guys, it is actually claycord is a whole 3 minutes ahead. They had some technical difficulties at the start of the 1-7 run, so in reality, like we kind of need to see Ontricus make a big mistake for reignberg runs to have a chance at staying in this match and staying in this competition completely. It is an elimination match, so yeah.
You didn't expect it, but here we are, lower bracket. These two teams, such high caliber, such high, well-known players. Just maybe having a rough patch here and there, and Christmas has come early, you could say. Really, it's oh, abandoned village for Ontricus. Not what you want, really. There's better villages out there, for sure.
Yeah, of course, you're not going to get any villagers here, but you can get some wood and some beds. So it's still a nice, little pickup, a few things, get some of those resources. But of course, we are going to have to go find a real village because, yeah, there's not really.
We need them to trade. We can't just we can't just be wandering around. They're just completely lifeless village, being like, where's my pearls at? Can't do that.
Feinberg coming up onto the same village from a slightly different direction. Okay, there is a brewing stand here, so that's nice. We're going to be able to get some wood, get some, not have to worry about going to the Nether before we start trades.
See, little things like that, like that's something you wouldn't really notice. I'm just putting 3 gravel up on one corner to make sure all the blocks stay just in an easier place to catch it. That's like something you would never think of.
There's so many little things. This water, I don't like this. Yeah. Unfortunately, because of the way, like, Feinberg didn't block off the water before blowing it up, which means that, like, the water prevented the bottom wood blocks from getting blown up. But it's fine. And then here we head over to this desert village, which is going to be the village where we get our villagers. But the nice thing about having that abandoned village there, of course, is that it means that we can get wood because obviously desert villages don't have any wood. So we are going to be able to get some stick trades going, as you can see Antricus doing. Wait, Hobby.
Holy,
Wait,
okay.
do we see
Wait,
double
double
travel?
travel?
Double
Yo,
travel?
yo, double travel 115. Okay. I
Please.
would totally not be opposed to this.
I would not be opposed at all either. I would be very happy. The last time Feinberg played, he actually also had a 10 obby um seed, and he forgot that he had 10 obby and just didn't do double travel. I was like, what happened? He was like, oh, I just forgot. And I was like, he was like, my teammates were bad backseaters. I was like, okay. Blame it on your teammates.
Yeah.
We do see
So much.
Antricus here entering the nether. Yeah, just kind of once again showing that difference in skill here. Antricus, the like 115 is one of those versions where it is so easy to lose time to little things, and it really can add up, like just little, like there's so much decision. This is by far the version you have to do the most decision making. There's so many different options as far as how you can do your route, what order you can do things in, and so it's like really easy to lose time in little ways in those minute decisions that you make, even in the length of time it takes for you to make those decisions. um yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Exactly. One of those things as well is So I've just seen Antros have an extra pearl trade
Hmm.
than Feinberg. Feinberg looks like he's comfortable leaving with 12 exactly, which is fine. However, this spawn, as Feinberg's going to find out, is quite awkward. And Antros has used that extra pearl to hang back to the portal,
Hmm.
which is probably going to save close to 45 seconds, probably pushing 45 seconds. Obviously, Feinberg can come back probably get another trade, but probably judging by off of, as you say, just muscle memory, standard mentality in terms of things. Feinberg not typically a 115 player. This team, you've got one team who have world record holders in each of their categories or very very high rated ranked player versus a team full of 116 runners, even if they are who they are. So the mentality difference, the muscle memory difference, just what they're going to be thinking and going through, it makes a big difference, and you're seeing it right now in front of your eyes.
Hmm. Yeah, Feinberg actually learned 115 for this relay. As you know, previous relays we had the options of running on 114 Classic or 115. This year we decided to just stick with 115 since it's been a really long time since since 114 has been a meta for regular RSG runs. So um, so yeah, having to learn a whole new version, and you have to like, give him props where props is due, because learning a whole new version, making it this far in the tournament is definitely impressive. I've seen him, really grow and learn throughout the tournament. I think, you can see that from the sense that their only loss was their first match. Because there was still a lot of nerves, hesitation, that sort of thing. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, no, fully agree. And I guess you're kind of seeing it now. Like the pole hang from Andricus is going to pay its dividends, and double travel is now going to be in effect. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Here
we're
we
gonna
go.
go ahead and make our way. Wait, did Antricus already throw his eye?
Yeah, he's already been
Oh
back
my
to the.
god.
He's already been back and measured his eye, so he's about to start his double travel adventures here. Unsure in which direction he has to go. I was unable to calculate which way it is from the nether, from the
Oh
overworld to the
wait,
nether.
no, I cannot read that. No,
It is.
bot.
Yeah, it's well, the angle's minus 122. Uh, so he's had to go out of the way to come back in the way. So he's had to like circumvent it a little bit, which is fine. But look at this time save compared to Feinberg. Feinberg's having to run back
Yeah, picking up
to
blocks along the way too.
yeah. Feinberg is not only uh what 40 seconds behind RTA wise. He also has to run back, throw an eye, and run all the way to wherever this thing is. So big time difference coming in already.
Yeah, it's really all it's coming down to is if Antricus makes a mistake now, because claycord is just so far ahead. We're already probably about a minute ahead in this version alone. And then on top of that, we have that 3-minute RTA difference from those technical difficulties. So this is like just looking like a bit of a domination out of claycord. Obviously, it's not over till it's over. Anything can happen. This is Minecraft speedrunning, but yeah, it's just claycord is just showing us why they're such strong runners, why they have world records, why these are names that we talk about so much in their respective versions.
Yeah, it is purely just a skill and experience diff right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's truly showing from the majority of world record holders here.
Yeah, that's true. Silver did also get a really unfortunate spawn that cost him a really about
Yeah,
two
that
minute
1.7 was maybe that's why you should have used the bone meal. You know, maybe it's the big difference in the bone meal.
no, low key, it kind of, I
It kind of
mean,
did in a way.
kind of did make a huge difference, the bone meal. He lost about, what, a minute or two to that as well?
Probably two. Probably 2 minutes. Yeah, you're looking at quite because it was at least a minute run to and from the wood for sure. So.
Mm-hmm. And here we find Antricus is already in the portal room. Feinberg still making his way to that second cord portal spot. Wait, second, you know what I'm trying to say.
I get you. I get you.
um, we're going to be seeing this one cycle shortly out from Antricus. Does have some extra gold for these gold picks. Very nice. Slightly faster digging. And does have 2 buckets here, I believe. Yes, 2
Yeah.
buckets for Obby. Very nice.
Well,
Why did he
finding out.
grab just in case to be extra safe? I don't hate grabbing the stair just in case. You never know. Like sometimes your lava bucket glitches and you need the stair.
Yeah, why not?
No, that's always the right move because it's not like any extra work to grab a stair. Like it's on your way.
Exactly. Like, there's always one thing I always say is like, there's a reason I'm sat here at my desk watching and talking about them, than the one doing the run. You know. So I shouldn't question these guys too much. I can a little, but not too much. So, there's a reason they're still fighting in this competition, and well, one of them they're both fighting for their lives, really. This is the lower bracket, so we'll be saying
Yeah.
goodbye to one, but it looks like Rainbow runs at the minute, but you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen, but Antricus does have, what, 8 beds in his hotbar. And here comes the perch as Feinberg is entering the end here. Let's see how these beds go. Decent first damage, decent second, looking like maybe a 5 bed. Oh, misses one.
Ooh.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Dude, Antricus played that so much closer
Dude,
than
my
it needed
heart,
to
man.
be. Like, yeah, claycord gonna be taking the win though with that time difference, as we said. So yeah, unfortunate. We're gonna have to say goodbye to Reignberg runs. They played really well. You know, they made it really far, all things considered. They
Yeah.
were our last qualifier team left in the entire tournament. The rest of the teams auto qualified based on their PBs. So very impressive for them to make it this far.
Yeah, incredibly impressive for a all 116 team to make it so far. You know,
Mhm.
especially they did really well as well. You know, Feinberg he's not even a split behind. He's just like, you know, probably half a split behind here. So huge props to going up against the Is he fishing? Sorry, is he fishing for a diamond? What's he doing? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, huge props to going up against the double world record holders and you know, very highly sought ranked player here. They're the 1 seed for the reason, and despite a little mishap earlier on the competition, they are proving it.
Mm-hmm.
And,
W
proving it very
Restreamer
nicely.
for letting us see this one cycle. It's actually
Yes.
a slightly cleaner one cycle, I would say, than Antricus. Antricus tried to go for the 4+1 and then failed, so it's okay. It's okay. Just going for
I hit my
stuff.
heart a little there, you know. That was a
playing
bit
with
too close. That was a bit too close.
That was a little scary. We are, I think, gonna have a couple of these runners jump in for a little interview before before we go on our way. Because, chat, hopefully we will get one more match this weekend. If these runners are very nice to us and W scheduling, and we can hopefully uh, see claycord versus the Guardians this weekend. But we do have some players here joining. Welcome to claycord. Congrats on the win. And welcome reignberg runs as well. Good job. I know we're missing one of your teammates, but we do have everyone here. So we can go ahead and jump into the interview. How's everyone feeling? How are we doing? Good?
I'm
I'm
not.
pissed off.
I am so.
Why did it have to end like this, man?
Oh,
You had a good run.
yeah.
You had a very good run.
It was like, yeah, the dude lost to bone meal.
No,
Actually,
how am I supposed to know? Like that's like the deepest. That has to be like so deep on the fucking 1.7 strat iceberg. Like there's
It
no
goes-
way I'm supposed to know that. I
it goes
play
pretty
like
far down.
I play this. The seed finders hate us. They're out to get us. The seed finders are out to get us. Like actually.
Man.
Okay, before we get too into it, let's start with 116. Priffin, how do you feel about your run?
Yeah, I think I did fine. It's like I struggled in the stronghold, and like I went and checked the spike afterwards, and it seemed like it was just my fault. But other than that, I think, yeah, fun seed.
Nice, yeah. Raynix, really good nav on your stronghold. How do you feel about your run?
I was just like coasting through. I don't know. Like I'm just always scared. Like, I don't know how to play this version anymore. I just suck. But I like as soon as it's not like a BT or something, I just get really scared because I don't
Wait.
know if I'm gonna make the right decisions at all. But I mean, I just played it fine. Like I would just
I have a
need.
question.
Yeah.
What did you? Okay, Perfin, did you get 4 iron out of the temple too?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
You just played for
When
iron.
have I ever gotten 4 iron out of a temple in ranked? Is it not a ranked seed?
No, we
Um,
use. I don't believe we use rank seeds. I think we use some of the same seed finding filters, but
Okay. That
Yeah.
that, that, that
I
was
had-
confusing to me. I thought you didn't pick up the iron ring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
I
I
had
was
a
thinking
whip
about
at
it
the
too.
bottom of my
I was
temple.
scared.
Yeah, it was so whack.
But
Okay,
yeah,
that's
I don't know.
all.
Got the iron, and I was just getting scareder and scareder as we were checking the chests in the stables. Like, oh
Oh,
dear, oh god.
sorry, I lied. These are from the ranked filter. Never mind.
How does
Oh.
it not have iron? I swear I've like never seen that in my entire life. I've just never had not enough iron from a temple.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Like,
weird.
I haven't been like playing a lot recently, so like, I was just like as I loaded into the seed, I just was like hoping I had everything loaded, like my Ninja Brain bot and my Jolty. And I was measuring the eye, and I was like, I hope the fucking stretch works right now, because like if it doesn't, it's just I'm just gonna cry. But I don't know. Everything worked. Like I don't know. Everything just worked, and I hit the 0, which I was like kind of proud of.
Oh my god, yeah, that 0 is scary.
Yeah, that was
You
clean.
guys did really
dude.
well.
The clutch, so clutch. Your reaction was everything, by the way.
Yeah.
Point into the sky and oh man, you really
I was
fucked
just so
up.
happy. Like I was just so happy that I didn't choke the seed, and I don't know. Like I don't know. Obviously, Priffin was gonna hit it either way, but I was just happy that I hit it myself. So. I don't want to.
Very,
I don't
very
want
similar times, I think. I think it was very, very similar.
I
debating
actually,
my
Rain, you
decision.
were faster by like 20 seconds.
Okay.
You had a better.
Did I just
bastion.
make up time in the stronghold?
Yeah, faster time in the stronghold, and you had a better bastion split too.
It was the nether, really, because you went on higher terrain, especially to the fort. So you got straight to the spawner, whereas
Yeah.
Priffin had to go underneath, and it was quite awkward.
And then stronghold down as well. Okay, we'll jump over to 1-7 in Fume. That was like such a nice clean run. How do you feel about it?
I mean, saying it was a clean run overall is a bit of a stretch. That end fight was far
yeah.
from it. But
Yeah.
dude, it's like I saw the temple. I had fucking 33 bones. Like I was bone mealing carrots, and I see like the nine saplings, and I can't even see a tree in like 15 RD. So it's just like it just has to be the play. And like dude, it's just you get the villager trader with fucking 33 M's is like literally the most like structured sapling bone meal seed I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
True.
it was crazy. Your by the way, your nether and tower splits were absolutely nuts because Silver got a little screwed over. Let's just put it like that, a little screwed over. What was it, Y20 or something like that?
Y20 underneath lava lake. I cannot dig out. It takes me 2 minutes of gold picking out to finally get to the 4. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just no saplings that go to a different lava pool because I can fucking
How are there caves under the lava? Like, what was happening?
No, it like happens. Like
Hmm.
I've actually like when I grinded 1.7 like so long ago, like that happens. But like it's just annoying.
It was like the occasional enter, like you just get absolutely fucked.
Just the tower build as well. I think Infume was what 50 blocks from the
Yeah, and Fume was able to push chords more because of that faster nether split.
Yep.
That was a
Yep.
decent triangulation.
Yeah, it worked out quite well.
But you had Silver, you had a faster end fight. So you can take
Yippee.
Nice.
End fights are so hard. I've been practicing so much. I didn't even play this one perfectly. I definitely like choked like when I could have like crystal bait it, but like I don't know. I just like had so much confidence going into it with so many arrows and so many like just everything, and so I don't know. It was like fine, but yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough. I just lose time on the tower split. I lose time on the nav, or like the second portal. No, what was it called? Triangulation. And I feel like I played to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
There's just like
No, listen, we were saying like you guys really have to give yourselves credit where credit's due. You guys are the last qualifier team to make it this far in the tournament. And like considering the fact that both you and Feinberg do not main your versions at all, like Feinberg literally learned this version for this tournament. Like you guys did really, really well. I feel like you should be really proud
Thank
of
you.
yourself for making it this far.
No, I am. I
yeah.
am, honestly. I think we did really well. Like, and
You also like kind of got rolled by the fact that you had to play claycord in the lower bracket.
I know.
Yeah, we were talking about how this like.
How did you guys even end up here? What happened?
Dude, I don't want to play 1-7, man. That's why. I don't want to play it.
And last, sorry, Antricus, you're waiting very patiently. Do you want to talk about your 115 run at all?
Yeah, I mean that was like, I want to do some cool strats. I would do Insomniac Lapis, get extra pearls instead of going for just 12, so I could pearl hang in the nether.
Mhm.
So that probably saved like at least like a minute and a half. I don't imagine Feinberg did that.
No.
No, he did,
No,
and he zeroed too. And
Oh yeah, really. I wanted to go for the 0, but I forgot the eye broke, so I didn't have 2 pearls. So like, I
Oh,
couldn't.
yeah. Yeah, no, that was like a really solid run. I loved the pearl hang out of you. Double travel was good. I feel like you had really nice nav to the second portal chords.
Yeah, it was a good run. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, like I was just watching Feinberg and like, wow, he's playing so well. Like this is going, it's going really well. And then boom, you're just like, you guys were neck and neck, and all of a sudden there's like a 2-minute, like you're just like so far ahead. It's like I don't even know where the time goes in this version. It's just,
Yeah,
like,
that pearl hang I think really made the difference in your
Oh,
time
yeah.
difference.
Just real quick, just so I can kind of understand. So obviously Feinberg did this async. So were you guys like watching mainstream in VC as it went down?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
started knowing how far ahead they were. It's like, okay, who cares? It was honestly like it wasn't a big deal. Like I don't know. We're not gonna tell Feinberg. How are we gonna tell Feinberg? Feinberg, hurry up, please. You gotta catch up. This is where the stronghold is.
Just go back in time, build a travel
Yeah.
machine. Okay, well, congratulations to all of you. Obviously, the final time is like not quite accurate. I think it would be what, 43 30
Something
or
like that, yeah.
32
around there.
43 32 is your actual final time because of that technical difficulty. I don't think it beats your it doesn't beat your best time, right?
No,
Like,
I feel like there was a
No, it
30,
does.
40. Oh, does it? Oh.
Your best time is 44:44. So that's your new tournament PB. Nice.
So they
There we go,
PB'd
well
against
done.
us too. Great.
Dude,
Yeah.
with that end fight, that's depressing.
Yeah, but you had like clean rest of the run. The fight wasn't
Yeah.
that bad.
I mean, I killed the dragon, so I
Yeah,
guess it's
yeah.
good.
Infume 1.7 cheating scandal.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa! I already buried that. That's we're done with that.
You're gonna give bro PTSD, dude.
And we do have some messages going back and forth here in the chat. It sounds like we are in the org chat. Sounds like we are going to be doing the next match tomorrow. The exact time is still a little bit up in the air. We're thinking maybe something like 9:30 a.m. PST, something like that. We'll see. But we'll send a little message out in announcements. So join up the Discord if you want to know when that's going to be. And that is going to be claycord versus the Guardians in the lower bracket semifinals. And then next week, make sure you tune in next weekend because we are going to be having the upper bracket finals, the lower bracket finals, and the grand finals. So last week is the last weekend of the
Holy.
tournament. So make sure you guys come and stick around to see who wins and takes it all home. Once again, congrats to claycord for the win, and congrats to reignberg bronze for making it this far on the tournament. You guys seriously did really, really well. Made it furthest out of all the qualifier teams, so you got to be really proud of yourselves for that. And we will see you guys all back in chat tomorrow.
Don't mess up.
Go say hi to Raul for us.
Hype.
Oh my god.
It's GG's everyone.
GG's.
Yeah,
GG's.
Appreciate the organizers and everything. You guys
Yeah.